Madden26.
From Detroit, Michigan, we're looking live at Ford Field. Today, a good one in store here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey after the kick. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Craig Reynolds to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. gun, second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on some.
The 27-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Another one for Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of a yard brings up third.
Goff on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Fourth down, Goff throwing. Oh, he lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. What a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down and pull off the conversion. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
This is Gibbs on second down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. Third down coming. From the gun, Goff. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. On 4th down, Goff. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the shotgun, gone. The throw is caught. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance. It's Montgomery on third. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions get the game's first points here in the second. David Montgomery with the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you've got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Reynolds with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Escapes a defender. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing is gone. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. A gain of 27 yards there. And that gives the Lions the first.
That's another Detroit Lions.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Goff to the air now. And And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Goff finds him on the crossing route. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a second quarter lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Give on second here to Blue. He finds space for a few yards that time. Lee McNeil in on the tackle. Only 3 yards that time. They're left to figure out a 3rd and 15. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Cowboys in need of some points before the break. And the Lions into a nickel set for 3rd down. Dak now from the gun. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
They're going for this with Prescott. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Gibbs now from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Play action here with Goff. Big strike here to Williams. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Lions.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Cowboys' 8-yard line.
Looking to throw. Gone. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rip. Well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's back to throw. Forced out to his right. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on defense.
And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
On the tackle. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Go, get out there.
The 3rd down run with Blue. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 3 yards the pickup. Now it's 3rd and 8.
When no springing a big play on that one, it's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
It is cut left side. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. Jukes out a 1-stop. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Stuck at the line, and now it'll be 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his pocket on arrival.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
14. Offering to kick off for the Cowboys.
just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Reynolds with a return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. A give to Gibbs to start the third. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
No gain on the play.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Gall. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
That's good for a Lions. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Goff back to throw. Connects on the crosser. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. Take a 13-point lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end, and I think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st and 10, Prescott. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cowboys shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Prescott's going to throw for it. Flushed out of the pocket. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
Could be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Khalif Raymond to return it. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win.
garbage.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run again with Montgomery. Into the second level past the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. David Montgomery with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
So after the missed extra point, he's still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Turpin with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Play action now for Prescott. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he's going to fire it deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So a big play for the Cowboys here as they line up for 2. They'll try to run it in. And he's almost there, but no! They stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Reynolds with a return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.